Oh, we hear the word resilience thrown around a lot when it comes to New Orleans' power grid, but what does that really mean for people who just want the lights to stay on when a storm hits, maybe? Well, tonight, Mike McDaniel takes a closer look at how Entergy New Orleans says it's turning that buzzword into some real change and what it could mean for you.
At the corner of Crowder and Hain Boulevards in New Orleans East, Entergy New Orleans crews are making sure power poles are ready to weather any storm.
Some of our hardened wood poles and some of them are actually steel poles.
Higher standard utility poles and infrastructure will hopefully be more resilient. It's part of the utility's 10-year, $1 billion plan to make the power grid in New Orleans more reliable in the face of storms. Last fall, the City Council approved the first 2 years of that plan with a $100 million investment.
This is a step in the right direction. And why is it especially important to be here first? We know the direction of a lot of our storms or weather events come from that direction.
According to the utility, there are 63 projects included in this first phase, which will be spread out across the city. The focus is on upgraded poles and infrastructure needs.
Resilience does two things. It helps us so the lights don't go out because you have stronger poles and a hardened grid. And it also helps us, if it should go out, for us to get everybody back up as quickly as possible.
When Hurricane Ida hit almost 4 years ago, there were lots of lessons to be learned. Knowing how vulnerable the power grid can be, the utility's president and CEO says stronger and faster storms can be crippling.
We are trying to harden a grid that has been neglected for a number of years only because storms have changed and our infrastructure is old. So unless we make these very significant and productive changes, we won't see anything different.
Councilman Oliver Thomas says conversations about reliability were happening 20 years ago after Hurricane Katrina. Those conversations always pointed to a big question.
How do we make sure that resiliency is not part of the recovery plan, but in terms of how we live?
And how we plan for the future to weather the storm. Mike McDaniel, WWL, Louisiana.
The hope is to have phase one complete within 2 years. Future plans will have to also be approved by City Council.